Hello children, welcome to the social science class of 8th grade. We had started the third chapter of geography, that is atmosphere. In that, we have already learned about the meaning and composition, temperature in the first session. In the second session, we had learned about the atmospheric pressure, wind and humidity. Today, we shall learn about clouds and rainfall. What is the difference between weather and the climate? Clouds. As you all know, the water, that is the sources like lake, river, sea and oceans, the water evaporates due to the heat of the sun. As the water evaporates and the water vapor start moving in the air. As it moves a high and high altitude, at the height of certain level, it cools down and forms the water droplets with the dust particles. These collection, this process is called as condensation. So as they form collecting, these collected water droplets forms the clouds. Is it very clear children about the clouds? So cloud is a mass of small water droplets or ice crystal formed by the condensation of the water in the atmosphere, usually at the considerable height above the earth's surface. So now you have understood how the clouds form and what the cloud is called. So you have understood. Now let us understand the types of clouds. Clouds are classified on the basis of their shapes and heights at which they occur. The important types of clouds are the stratus, the cumulus, the cirrus and the nimbus clouds. The stratus clouds are usually low clouds occurring at a less than 2 kilometers of height. They appear as thin sheet or a layer of large extent. Stratus clouds are associated with a fair weather, means a good weather. Cumulus clouds are the cauliflower shaped clouds or great vertical extent. The basis of cumulus clouds is nearly horizontal while the top of has a dome shape appearance. These are popularly called as wool pack. Cumulus clouds are rain bearing clouds, means there are chances of rain. Cirrus clouds are also the highest clouds in the atmosphere. These clouds resemble curly or hairy. They have a feathery or fibrous appearance. They indicate fair weather, the often given brilliant sunset. They look like patches of cotton fibers floating in the air. Their popular names is mare's tail or witch's broom. Nimbus clouds are rain clouds which occur at a low level. These clouds have a shape of stratus and cumulus. They are dark grey or a black appearance. They cause heavy rainfall or snowfall. The nimbostrates are thick, heavy rain-bearing clouds. So is this very clear with children about the clouds? So now we shall learn about precipitation. Precipitation in the form of water droplets is called as rainfall. The total amount of rain received or in a given area during the given time as measured by a rain gauge is mm or inches. The types of rainfall. Rainfall is three types. They are convectional rainfall, orographical rainfall and cyclonic rainfall. Convectional rainfall. The rain caused by the process of convection is called as convectional rainfall. In the area of high temperature, especially we can say the equatorial area, air rises up due to the heat. The rising air cools, gets saturated, condensate and take place and later rainfall occur. Convectional rainfall is very common in the equatorial regions and also in the tropical regions in summer. The equatorial region convectional rainfall is called afternoon rain as it occurs mostly in the afternoon. It is accompanied by thunder and lightning. So, is it very clear with children? Convectional rainfall. Next type is orographical rainfall. It is also called as mountain rainfall, relief rainfall. So, this occur during where the mountains are there. So, air obstructed by the mountain bears the air is forced to raise up. As the raise air upward, it cools and gets saturated. Further cooling of this air causes condensation, resulting in the orographical or the mountain rainfall. So the windward side and of the mountain receives more rainfall while leeward side receives less. The leeward side is generally called as a rain shadow region. Example, Mangalore is windward side and Hassan the leeward side of the rain shadow. And the last type of rainfall is cyclonic rainfall. In a cyclone, the air blows spirally inward. In the tropical cyclone, the air rises upward in circular movement. So the condensation takes place to cause heavy rainfall. The temperate cyclone rain is called a frontal rain. When the warm air mass and cool air mass meet, the warm air begins lighter and is forced to raise over the heavier cold air. The warm air, after rising, cools and condenses, resulting in rainfall. Is it very clear, children, the types of rainfall? Distribution of rainfall on the earth depends on the location and the climate condition of that region. The most important heavy rainfall areas in the world are equatorial region, the eastern moraine and subtropical belts, the western moraines between 40s and 60s north and south latitude. Scanty rainfall means less rainfall regions are the polar areas and the western moraine and subtropical regions and tropical and temperate deserts. The atmospheric conditions of smaller area at a particular time is called weather. For example, cloudy, sunny, fine weather, etc. The scientific study of weather is called as meteorology. The climate is the average condition of atmospheric over a long period of time of a large area. Example, equatorial climate, tropical monsoon climate, desert climate, Mediterranean climate, thunder climate, etc. The scientific study of climate is called climatology. So, is it very clear with the climate and the weather condition? Now, let us understand factors affecting the climate of a place. The factors that influence the climate of a place or a region are latitude, altitude, winds, distance from the sea, distribution of land and water bodies, ocean, current, etc. So, we have completed the third chapter of geography, that is atmosphere.